Hello, I'm Kurt and welcome to another Minecraft video. This is actually a highly requested video. So let's head over to the latest Minecraft world and what I call the Mediterranean Villa. In this video we're going to take you through a couple of the bases I've built on this particular form of the server. Over there is our Mediterranean Villa. So we'll go and have a look, and by the time we get there, probably around time for... Where's the sun now? We've got a while. So we've got a underwater glass base down there. That wasn't built by me. But what we'll do is we'll have a look through this. I wanted a beachside house on stilts kind of thing with a modern feel to it. We've got first balcony level and just there a second balcony level. Off to the left here we have the main bedroom with supplies, so everybody gets their own little barrel for supplies. Ancillary room, not really sure. This bit was meant to be going to be a kitchen eventually, but never got round to actually finishing that. And then upstairs is sort of the sun area with some sort of basic lighting. So this is like a sort of sunbathing gaming area, play area, and then down the stairs there is the eating area with a dining table and some chairs. So dining table, chairs, all looking out over this lovely little bay and this massive sand tower, just in case I get lost at sea. Over here we've got the dog area, and also what I wanted was to keep all of the working things that we need, all of the main storage area and all of the main sort of machinery and farms underneath the actual base. So we'll go into the basement in a moment. Over here we've got 2 fields, sheep and cows. And just down here, if we pop down to the sea level again, I built a canal here that goes in a straight line quite a long way, and that was a shortcut to get to a nearby village with real live villagers. We've got some, in this way we've got a little sort of man-made stream and waterfall. The waterfall comes from the side of this hill. They'll give you a little bit more about this hill a bit later, but if we come up here, you can see it's a man-made waterfall heading down into a small pond, and then with a bridge to get across through the flowered garden. So back up here, this artificial area with this is a slightly different waterfall I created. All of this hill area was created by me. It was reasonably flat. You can see up here at the top it's just a little bit too straight. It all is built to hide this hole, which will go down shortly. It's not as good as the big hole in my last base with the rocket on the Megaship 3000 series that you may have watched. But it's a big hole, and all the mountain around the edge of it I grew, or I built and then planted the trees and things just to sort of make it look a little bit hidden, really. Right, let's head back to the Mediterranean Villa. We might let the sun go down and go to bed. So there was an original mine entrance over on that island just over there. That mine entrance is no longer really used. And the original base was just at the top there. It was just a cobblestone house until this thing was built. Parts of this were built with the idea that we were going to have a big basement. So we've got a basement with storage area, redstone machines, nether portal. Just going to see if we can see the sun going down. Farm area, so arable farming. Yeah. Now I haven't put the RTX pack on, because when we head downstairs in a moment, the lighting is all hidden under half slabs, and RTX, it would look black. There's no point popping down there to have a look with the RTX turned on, even though everything does look gorgeous. Right, let's go down bubble elevator into the basement. So the idea of the basement was to have an area with storage, and I'm gonna dies. Nope, haven't got any glow stuff. I might these signs here, they're all a little bit rubbish, so I might end up getting them glowing. But we've got 2 storage areas for different things. I think this coal is reasonably full. I don't know about the one. There's got some coal in it and things. So I started off over here, stone blocks, crafted stone and so on, all the sort of common stuff. Different types of concrete, soil, glass. There might not be anything in there. Cobblestone, there was a lot of cobblestone storage needed for the amount that was actually dug out. In the centre, enchanting table, and then various infinite water source, furnaces, and then your standard sort of building stuff, crafting table, anvils, and so on. If we come to this end, the idea was that down here would be various machines needed to keep us going, and the black outlines a chunk border. So everything could be put inside this chunk here. That was just done with calculations. If your coordinates are a multiple of 16, sorry, then you're on a border. This is a kelp machine, and then below it, the kelp's collected and burnt in a smoker, and that's basically effectively an XP machine. See if I can grab some XP. Yep. Okay, and if you were looking at my hoe there, it went from not very good in terms of energy storage to actually quite good. And I went up 6 XP. Now I eventually wanted to have a farming area. So we've got crops. This is the bottom of the hole that I showed earlier. So this was to let sun. I know you don't need sunlight, and I know you don't need rain, but it felt wrong having all of these crops actually underground. So I built this bit. So they're naturally lit, and then I didn't want a hole that was just straight from ground level, so I built the hill around the edge of there. And then we've got a minecart system to take you down to the mine. And there's different stages to the mine. We got a slime chunk here. This area, there might be some slimes here near here. We'll have to no. Oh yes. So this area, I found some slimes spawning, so I just dug it out so it's big enough for those slimes. Once you've got slimes and you've got a little bit of nether quartz, then you can start building, get your sticky pistons and start building up things like the kelp farm. But lots of mining area, lots of mining's gone on down here. We'll head back up. When the Caves and Cliffs Part 1 update came out, I decided to create a new base rather than create a new server. I'd made a lot of progress with this. I created a new base. So basically dug a long distance in the nether and then created a new portal. I'll do that in the next video. I'm not going to bore you with a minecart trip through the nether. That doesn't seem worth it. But just to prove that that hill up there is artificial, we can go through this door here and go open the door rather than try and destroy it. There we go. Right, so this is underneath the hill. I hadn't really decided what I wanted to do with this. Eventually, I guess turn it into another base area, but you know, there's only so many secret base areas that you can have. But you can see, big rectangle with the edge of the white concrete. You can just see there makes up the edge of the hill. So let's head back down. Ugh. And we'll just head back outside before I end this video. another bubble elevator, different one. And effectively, down here we've got some stilts upon which this base stands, and then these thicker stilts you can see at the rear, those are the ones with the bubble elevators that go into the basement area, which is down there somewhere. And I do like flowers, so I've tended to put flowers everywhere. It looked like there was a horse in the house just then. I'm not really sure what that's doing. Let's not worry about that. So there we have a look around the Mediterranean style villa. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.